Her second home is stores, but she's got designs on an actual homecoming in Minneapolis as UConn tips off their tournament run today against 15-seed Mercer. That a game you'll see on ABC.
White National Player of the Year and National Champion, of course, at Purdue. And boy, this UConn team, so many injuries throughout the year, but finally at full strength, and what a time to do it.
Oh, they certainly are, and they're starting to look like the UConn Huskies we're used to seeing. But having AZ Fudd and Paige Bueckers back on the floor makes all the difference, making her first start since February 27th here tonight. And this is a team that's starting to come together on the offensive end of the floor. Their numbers the last 5 games have been terrific. Over 80 points a ball game, shooting at 52% from the field and knocking it down from 8 3-point.
Fantastic, rolling to the Big East tournament title.
In the SoCon, but it's a whole different beast when you talk about defending UConn in the quarter court, and they're going to have their work cut out for them on the boards as well.
Fans on their feet in stores, and we are underway, and Paige Bueckers did not start during the 3 games of the Big East Championships. Back in the starting lineups, Kristen Williams fires away a little bit too strong. And you will probably notice right away that Mercer is an undersized team. The decisive height advantage for the Huskies. Bueckers left it short. Second rebound for UConn.
Well, Susie Gardner talked to us about the fact that they have to be able to finish defensive possessions. Rebounding is going to be a problem for them all day long.
Yes, and second and third opportunities never good when they're playing a team as good as UConn. Kristen, that's a long 2. Off the mark, rebounded by Fudd. They've been cleaning up on the offensive glass so far. And then Paige Bueckers with the drive. There has been some years, and then the shocker here in the state of Connecticut, they lost not only to a conference opponent, but here at home.
Yeah, this is a team that we saw at Oregon earlier in the season, and Gina Auriemma talked about that was as low as we've been. And the staff emphasis on just getting through the next game. How can we just win the next game? And that's not something UConn has experienced in a long, long time. And come back and lose to Villanova at home was the first time.
Mercer able to get the shot from Doherty to close things out in the first quarter, but the Huskies take an 8-point lead after 1. Quarter play in the books. So used to that confetti raining down on the Huskies, winners of 11 national championships, but have not won one since 2016. Brianna Stewart's senior season. Paige Bueckers and company out to a 17-9 lead after 1 quarter. Pam Ward and Stephanie White joining you in this first round game in the Bridgeport Regional. And of these 4 teams in stores, only 2 of them have ever won NCAA tournament games. And look at UConn.
And that's a rich storied history as well. But again, this is a program that takes pride in being able to compete with BCS schools. Scheduling in the non-conference, prepare themselves for these situations.
And Mercer barely got it over the mid-court line. They played Georgia in the pre-conference schedule this year, lost to them, and that's Ducharme finishing the break after the turnover, and now the timeout taken as UConn has extended its lead.
Well, continuing to turn up the defensive pressure. Again, sometimes we forget UConn's one of the best defensive teams in the country as well. Caroline Ducharme getting in the passing lane, and an easy 2 on the other end.
Day we had yesterday.
Oh, it was incredible, and hopefully everyone was up to see Fran Belibi and that dunk. That was incredible in transition.
Ducharme with a couple of picks. And congratulations to 3 teams that have picked up their wins, double-digit victories. Williams this time, including the Coyotes of South Dakota. Hannah Shervin and company coming up with an upset win over Ole Miss. It was a terrific first day. Nice arm injury. Wipe that off the books. 3-second violation. Another turnover for UConn. And they get it right back. Bueckers waits, delivers.
That's one of those plays right there by Nigeria Harkless. Now learning you can't dribble through multiple defenders. You want to beat the pressure with a pass.
Rimming out. Paige Bueckers getting the start today with 4 points on the afternoon. Working her way back into things. That's not right. So fluid, right? The way she moves and gets the shot off in a millisecond.
It really is, and you know it's a tough cover.
Back to point guard, and it was a prolific scorer, pardon me, for them this year.
Yeah, it was interesting talking to Susie Gardner about I originally signed her as a point guard as Paige Bueckers gets out in the passing lane and gets another 2.
What do they call her?
Paige Buckets, or Paigey Buckets, as our producer Seth Miller says. I mean, the defensive intensity and energy for UConn has been terrific. They have been aggressive, they have been active, and they have been dominant in transition. You know, get back in the game, have a fall, get up. Okay, I'm okay. It's a next step in terms of coming back from injuries.
Bueckers all the way across court. Mule left open. Buries it. Let's take a look now at how Paige Bueckers is achieving the impossible, brought to you by Adidas. Now that's tough. That was the injury on December 5th, caused her to miss 19 games, but look at her now.
Man, I love that she's just been aggressive to the rim. She's been playing confident. She's been active. You see her getting out in transition. You know, it's physically tough to come back from an injury. It's mentally tougher to keep taking one step, getting over another hurdle, the next step, and Paige is doing that.
She's been averaging 14 minutes a game since her injury, 21 minutes in this game alone, as you see, the most since she has come back. This is her 6th game back. Oh, that's good play. Shannon Titus has been all over the place.
She has, and you mentioned it early. 3-time defensive player of the year. Susie Gardner talking to us about Erin Houghton, just if she was going to be able to get her shot off against the length and athleticism of Connecticut, and she has done a really good job of finding her areas and knocking shots down when they're available.
And then the answer coming on the other
that you've seen come through this program.
Was on the Canadian Olympic team, did not get a lot of playing time, and might have set her back a little bit. Was not here in Connecticut. Oh, Bueckers. And Paige went to coach before the St. John's game and said, "Ready to go, coach, put me in." And
they said, okay, she's back. She certainly is. Coming off of the handoff. Doesn't even need to put it on the floor. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Since they have won a title, longest drought since Rebecca Lobo's senior year. And again, 13 straight Final Four appearances. Now the Gino Oriema starting to go